Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to another wonderful day here at Highwire Improv. It is our second day of season 4. I'm not going to get tired of saying the number of days and the number of seasons ever. You're going to, for 5 years, I'm going to be saying things like day 14 of season 26, and you're going to love it, and I'm going to love it. We're super excited to be doing our 4th season of online shows here. We have a great one for you tonight. Coming up in about half an hour, we've got the return of the Blunder Years, where we're going to get to see an interview about people's awkward teenage years and turn that into fun improv comedy. And then to start us off this block, we're going to have a wonderful team from the DC area, the Parafex, joining us. They're going to be a lot of fun. Before we get started, in addition to our online shows, we're doing some in-person shows in season 4. We have information about those on our Facebook page, as well as our Eventbrite. So if you've not connected with either of those, go find those. We'll drop some links in the chat for you to look at those. We're doing shows all around the Baltimore area. So no matter where you are in the region, it's probably something close to you. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be, a mix of online and in person from here on out, hopefully, world conditions willing. We are taking a break in August from any of our workshops. We'll be bringing those back in September. So for August, it's all showtime. It's all sit back and enjoy, have some fun. And speaking of that, let us get started with the improv here tonight on Tuesday. Please join me in welcoming some of, I would say, some great members of the Parafex from DC.
Come and knock on our door. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are.
We are among the better, more noble members of our group. We have a cast that includes men and women. The women tonight apparently has something better to do. So this is like old days. We would have just, 3 of us would have just met at the bar or a tavern down in the corner. Here we are instead. So
this is our virtual tavern.
This is our virtual tavern. This is my virtual beer. Cheers, guys. Yes, we're the Parafex. I'm Steve Pear.
Hi.
Nameless. So Pear, who shall remain nameless.
My name is written right there. But yeah, as Steve said, we are the Parafex. We're going to do a couple of short form improv games for you. We'll see what we can do in our set. But before we get started, we need a suggestion from you. Anyone in the audience, type it, yell it out. What's a fun word that comes to mind?
Backyard.
Backyard. Perfect.
Great.
Hey, Max. Thanks for coming over to help, man.
Hey, man. Anything for my brother.
Yeah. It's Max. I always bury the kids' Christmas gifts right around August or September. So that's kind of what I'm doing right. I got them already. I'm gonna shove them into the pit. Ugh.
Okay. Yep. Perfect. And just all the dirt all over it.
Cover it up with dirt, man.
Let's do it.
Those kids are tough. If I don't do this, you kidding me?
All right.
They'll find them.
Hey, oh my gosh, Steve. Notice I put dirt on one of them and it's moving a little bit. Christmas isn't till like 4 months. Just want to make sure,
I got the puppy now too. I know. Maybe I should.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. You got a very good point there. I'm going to take the puppy out.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Just give me a second here. Give me a second.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Go.
I got little Skipper here. Oh, that's a good catch there, Max. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Skipper.
Skip, what are you going to do for the next few months? I mean,
holy shit. How am I going to explain this? This is going to be, Max, help me out, dude. Will you? I mean, you love puppies.
I'll take care of. Okay, what you named him already?
Oh, Skipper.
Okay.
Well, I mean, heck, he's only Yeah, there you go. You can
Oh
name
my
whatever
God,
you want.
okay. I'm gonna open the. Oh my God, the wrapping. He's even cuter without the wrapping.
Oh man, I know. Yeah,
Okay,
those
so,
little basset hounds. They're so, how they're all ears and nose, and you just want to snuggle up with them.
Steve Hun, the neighbor's dog is missing. Have you seen it?
Oh, Steve.
Max, be cool, dude.
Oh,
No,
it's
but Max got a new puppy.
Julie.
That's our neighbor's puppy. I am going to go tell him right now, Steve
Oh.
Hun, you are in big trouble.
No.
Oh my
Janet.
gosh, Steve, you've got like a whole new like dog chain and everything.
I know. I'm trying to cover up the crime. I admit it. I stole the puppy from next door. I admit it. But look how cute it is. No one's gonna blame me.
Hang out, Steve. Sir, there's video evidence of you stealing that dog toy from the store.
Officer Nielsen. Sorry, is it an IE? Do I pronounce it Nielsen or Nielsen?
No, Paul, it's Nielsen.
Okay.
We've known each other. I've arrested you 5 different times now.
I know. It's just me really. But Officer Nielsen, I promise this time, it was my brother. Okay, he got a puppy, kind of forced me into this whole scheme that involves a broom, the dog, and some dog toys.
And you expect that I'm going to believe that? We caught you on camera walking into PetSmart, knocking out the employee with your fist, taking everything from the cash register, leaving $20 in the cash register, kicking the employee, and then proceeding to eat all of the fish.
It wasn't my car, also. I don't know if you, but that's besides.
And I can see it right now. You have some fish in your pocket.
Okay. Yes, Officer Nielsen, can I have it or
put it? Nope.
Is this evidence? I don't.
It's nope.
Oof,
just
sorry.
take it.
It's just oof.
Yeah. What do you have to say for yourself?
Allegedly, I did it. Allegedly. I don't know.
I can see there's dirt all over your hands.
I work with my hands for a living.
Mm-hmm. And I can see that there's dog kibble all over your beard.
I like to feed my dog through example. Perfectly normal.
Are you just like a Rolodex of excuses?
Sorry, Officer Nielsen, that's a very old reference. Do you even use Rolodexes anymore?
Yes, all my clues and all my contacts are kept in a Rolodex. It's a pretty typical desk item to have. Next to your fountain pen and your paperweight, you have a Rolodex.
Okay, next you're gonna tell me what, you had a crush on Susan Summers or something? Okay.
Suzanne Summers is a national legend. Don't ever speak about her that way.
Okay. How do I know that you actually know how to use that video system recording?
It's easy. You look at that camera, and then in the back, there's a tape I have to rewind before I watch it at the station. Now, I know you kids think we don't know how to do our jobs, and I agree most murder cases are unsolved, but this is one I've caught you red-handed.
Okay, literally I have dirt on my hand, but
red-handed.
Okay, you said it already.
It's clay and dirt, which makes it red, and it's on your hand. So I think this is case closed for me. So I'm gonna have you turn around so I can cuff you, and then I'll take you and you'll have to stand still for about 10 minutes as I photograph you.
For 10 minutes, Officer Nielsen? Can I speak to my lawyer?
Max, it's me, man. I got your text message.
Okay.
Is that your lawyer?
That is my lawyer. Yes. Hey.
And yeah, and we're related. Max he's a good kid. He's a good kid. This is just his 5th or 6th time allegedly stealing, but he's got a good heart. He loves animals, especially puppies. Can you give him a break, please, officer? Just please, can you give him a break?
No, you remember that phrase, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, I arrest you.
Oh yeah, I think it's from like Three's Company. It's like an old.
Mhm.
I think I'm
Totally made up. Yeah, that
Listen,
doesn't.
I'm gonna walk back to the car. I need to file a report. It's gonna take me a while, but please stay still right here where I can see you, and I'll be back in about 30, 40 minutes.
okay. Hey, I really appreciate you coming down here.
Don't worry. Don't worry. How much
And
is?
scene.
Hi. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah. I
How do I
remember
look?
you. Well, you look good. You look good. I do remember you from the bar last night.
yeah. I mean,
Oh,
you asked me out. You asked me out on a date, so here we are.
you were so drunk, I didn't even think you remember. Shit.
No, I wrote it down in my Rolodex.
Oh, damn it.
But yeah, I'm
I-
happy you invited me. I love the Olive Garden.
Shit. You know what? I'm kind of embarrassed here. I thought you forgot, so I invited somebody else.
Would like another you asked another person out last night too?
Yes. I looked at you and I said, "Do you remember your name?" And you said, I felt
But
pretty
that's
convinced that
no,
was
that's
not an answer.
and I know I said it that way because that's how I say yes.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay.
So
Look,
I'm
so
no,
this
I'm super here. I mean, do you have a
okay.
reservation? I heard Olive Garden needs reservation. It's insane that you got one.
I have a standing reservation at the head table. They know me here. Oh
That's
yeah.
great. That's great. Oh, what should I mean? You're the expert. So what should we order? Should we share, family style, have our own?
We should have. You know what? We're gonna have to do. We get the spaghetti, and we do the
Until we kiss.
end. At
Oh,
the
you
end.
mean-
At the end. Don't get ahead of yourself.
No, I know. I'm just saying
Wow.
it's a little less romantic when you describe it that way.
Tag out Steve. Cut to the Olive Garden kitchen. Oh yeah. Tonight it's gonna be super busy.
You see that couple over there? They're gonna do the spaghetti thing.
Oh yeah. Got the really long spaghettis this time.
I know we've been working here 10 years together. We see one spaghetti thing every month.
It's crazy.
My bet is that he's gonna blow it.
Oh yeah. He's not gonna be able to do it. They're gonna just it's just these spaghetti are very long.
It's gonna take forever to get. It's gonna be like you. It's gonna be like you when you blew it last night with Cindy.
Don't tell me about it. Don't even get me started, all right? So, and it's because you made that spaghetti.
Yeah, and you sat there, then you choked on it, and you had to bite off in the middle, and she didn't even kiss you.
I can't do
It's like
spaghetti
you.
and cigars.
It's like you. I've seen you so many times. You can never get a girl.
Hey, that's not true.
Ever. You can never get a girl. You've been single right now. You've been single for 15 years.
That's not true. My linguine with spaghetti sauce gets a lot of dates for me.
Doesn't even make you can't put spaghetti sauce in the linguine. The linguine is for Alfredo.
Oh, come on, Alfredo. You know what's my favorite one? Faguli.
Faguli.
No, faguli.
Faguli. No one's talked about faguli.
Oh, that was the best one. Hey, can you pass
Faguli
me
is
the,
how I got my sixth wife.
Oh, don't tell me about Marissa. All right, pass me some of the basil. Okay, there we go.
I got Paul. Cut back to the dining room.
Oh, you have spaghetti. Am I on the other end of this, or are you just gonna? It's like,
There you go.
are you just practicing? It looks like you're.
Oh, we're gonna do it. Uh-oh. Wow, that was the most romantic thing I've ever done in my life.
Oof, I'm feeling a little energized after that.
Wow.
Steve, this is amazing. I'm so glad you planned all of this.
That's incredible.
It's getting a little hot here, isn't it?
That is a dream for me. Wow. I'm like, it's only going to be downhill between us from here.
No, you've got me
That's-
really. What do you?
that's
what
the-
do you-
that was the
you-
peak
you-
moment.
In what?
Our relationship.
Tag out to room. Cut to the chef's house. Marissa, you won't believe it. Tonight, a couple actually did it.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm
They
very.
did the.
They did. Remember our fourth date?
With,
They did
with
it.
your linguine. Oh
Yes.
my God.
With the
Oh my
liquid and the
God.
spaghetti sauce.
And scene. All right, that was our version of Daisy Chains. We're going to move on to another game called New Choice. This is for Paul and Steve because there's nobody else. What's going to happen, Steve, that
Thanks.
we're going to, Paul and Steve are going to be doing a scene, and throughout the scene, I'll be yelling out New Choice with my camera turned off, and they'll have to take back what they said and come up with a new idea right on the spot and integrate that into the scene. Do we want to use backyard or get another suggestion from the audience?
Let's get something fresh.
Let's get something else.
Fresh.
Okay, let's get another word. What's another crazy word that comes to mind?
Crosswalk.
Crosswalk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Another day, just gonna hop on the bus, get into work. Oh, yeah.
Mister, you're talking very loud here. I'm trying to, send a text. I know we're both waiting for the bus.
New choice.
Mister, you're talking very loud. I know we're both waiting for our Ubers.
New choice.
Oh, say that again.
I know we're taking the bus today. It's just one of those things I feel in my bones. I love public transportation. I love it.
You don't say.
I do. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I always get a little choked up when I think about how many people are helped. I could never be an Uber driver. That's so selfish. Are you kidding me? No.
Oh my God, how many people do you help?
I ride with close to 100 people a day. All when you include all the buses I take, I'm like 6 or 7 buses a day kind of guy. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Are you riding Bus Mike, the YouTube channel?
New choice.
Are you Bus, the YouTube channel?
New choice.
Oh my God, do you have the OnlyFans page, Mr. Rubber Dubber? Is that you?
Oh, no one usually recognizes me from that.
Oh, you are Mr. Rubber Dubber. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I subscribe to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I would like to, please tell your friends. I basically pay the rent off my OnlyFans site.
New choice.
I basically feel that my OnlyFans site is the pinnacle of personal expression for myself. So,
new choice.
I personally feel like I got on the OnlyFans page so I could go into clubs and say, hey, I got an OnlyFans page.
New choice.
You know what? I love OnlyFans because you know what? It doesn't matter if you only have 2 or 3 fans. It doesn't. You can have as many. That's enough. That's enough for me. That's all I really need. What I do with more.
It's just me and I guess 2 other people, but we all have like a Discord server that we all talk to each other on. It's amazing.
Oh,
I remember that last picture. It was really cool. Oh, it was amazing. I forgot where it was. It was, do you remember? Oh, it was
Cancun. I was
New
in
choice.
Cancun. It was it's at the Capitol, standing under the rotunda, looking up, admiring.
It was Mr. Rubber Dubber. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Love. Is the bus coming?
New choice.
Well,
Oh, is the sun beaming on your face?
New choice.
Oh my God, do you have new Adidas?
thank you for noticing. I basically I wear the Adidas, and then I wear the pull-up socks to the knee. That's part of my look, if you could put it that way.
It's very hip and appealing.
Is wow. Okay. You know what? It's kind of cool meeting an actual OnlyFans fan. I mean, you're very fawning, really, when you think about it.
Do you mind if I take a picture of you?
New choice.
Do you mind if I take a video of you?
New choice.
Hey, do you want to just get a cab together? And
New choice.
oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! My belt's undone.
Oh, geez. You know, that happened on an episode of Three's Company years ago, and it was all part of the little nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Don't worry, pull up your pants. No one will say anything. And then Suzanne Summers comes in. That's what's going to happen.
This is very creepy, Mr. Rubber Dubber. Very creepy.
I know.
Officer Nielsen here, Mr. Rubber Dubber. We have video evidence of you being at the insurrection, standing underneath the rotunda. We're gonna have to take you in for questioning.
What? I was just there to raise funds for my 3 fans.
Yes, I am aware.
Because that's all I have.
I am one of your 3 fans, and as hard as it was for me not to arrest you, I had to report you for the insurrection. And
wow.
I don't want to do it, but I have to take you in.
Don't do it. I'm going to give
to.
you the Mr. Rubber Dub. Don't you do it.
No,
Don't
that
you
is,
do it.
That is bribery.
Don't you do it.
We can't do that. So I'm going to have you turn around so I can handcuff you. Sir, who's waiting for the bus tweeting, could you put your video camera down?
I'm doing that on OnlyFans tomorrow. And turn around and handcuff.
Could you rewind that tape and copy over it?
Yeah.
Mr. Rubber Dub, I'm going to have you sit down in the back of the car as I write up this arrest report.
Wow.
I think my bus is here.
Fine. All right. Yep. Okay. Officer.
Yes.
You got. Please let me off.
No, I can't let you off. But can I take a picture with you before I close the door?
New choice.
I love your shirt.
New choice.
My car kind of sucks. It's a 72 Crown Vic, but I'll squeeze you right into the back.
I'm trying to. Can you? Unlock the door.
No, just roll down the window. We can talk. Roll down Mr. Rubber Dubber. Roll. It's one of these types.
New choice.
Oh, it's a hole. The glass is broken. You can just yell through it.
All right. Hey, This is Mr. Rubber Dubber calling out to all fans. Help! This is not.
Well,
this is not right.
Your only other fan took the bus and he's gone. So it's just me and you. I know you are the 3rd fan.
I gotta get out of here.
You can't open the door to a 72 Crown Vic, Mr. Rubber Dubber. Listen, I need your full name before we leave. I need to write this down in the forums.
Yeah. All right. It's Skip Lippens. Gnarly Ratsack.
Ratsack?
Gnarly Ratsack.
And see, we'll call it Gnarly Ratsack.
That was our time. Thank you. We ended with Ratsack.
Gnarly Ratsack at that.
Gnarly Ratsack. Thank you for having us, Highwire. First show for us for season 4. Probably see you in a couple of weeks.
You know, women that class us up a little bit, apparently.
Yeah.
That is,
that's usually the case. I know that's
I've been there myself. Sometimes there's no context needed for improv, and we're just super excited to have you here as always. Thank you so much for gracing our virtual stage, the Perfects from the DC area, and back for season 4. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Awesome. Oh my goodness! What a great start to our Tuesday night here. It is always exciting to see some short form here. We have a couple of short form teams perform with us here on Highwire, but not enough. Always good to have more short form. So if you want to bring short form to Highwire, look for our season 5 submissions. This is just going to keep rolling on. It's going to be a lot of fun. Before we move on to our next team, just want to talk through a couple things going on in the Highwire world. We have as I mentioned earlier, some in-person shows coming up in August. If you're in the Baltimore area, this Friday in Highlandtown, at the Highlandtown First Friday Art Walk, we'll be in front of the vintage store Rust and Shine at 7 p.m. We're doing a show there inspired, again, improv needs no context, but this improv will have the context of antiques and vintage items. So, if you like that, come out and watch some improv about it. At the 14th, we will be doing a monster show at the Crown, 3 hours of improv, the return of the in-person bit show. It is going to be unreasonable. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get your tickets. Yes, Brian is excited. It's a special day for Brian. It's going to be important screws. It's going to be the bit show. It's going to be his birthday. If you ever want to see Brian at a 10 out of 10, August 14th is the time to do it. It's going to be awesome. A show at Old Line Spirits on the 19th. That's in Canton. It's an outdoor show. We're going to see a few different groups there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then on the 21st, we're back at the Lou Room. And on the 28th, we have a very special show. We have food. The poster says there's a tasting menu. This is the most high class, impressive improv setup that you will see in your life. The venue is cozy. It is well decorated. There is going to be a Highwire red and or pink mocktail. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be fantastic. So check all that out. Facebook, Eventbrite, Instagram, all the information. It's going to be awesome. But that's all in the future. As the name of this event was called, this is the perfect past tense show. And we're focusing on the past tense for this next show. Please welcome to the stage the crew of the Blunder Years. Coming at you with some 1990s music. It is a wonderful group of people here at the Blunder Years. We are back in season 4 to bring you more interviews with people who, like everyone out in the world, had some awkward times growing up. I say that having had the most awkward times. The people on the Zoom screen know it because I talk about it in practice. Maybe one day I'll do the interview for this show, but then we'd spend the whole hour just talking about what it was like growing up as me, which is, maybe entertaining, maybe different than what you signed up for. But what we're going to do, we're going to interview a wonderful guest. Our wonderful guest today is Tashika Campbell from the Baltimore area. And we're gonna meet her, talk to her a little bit about what it was like growing up. And then we're going to do some improv based on our conversation. So welcome. Thank you so much for being here, Tashika. Thank you for having me. Yes. So how this works, you have a non-intimidating panel of 7 people here on the screen with you. We would love to hear a story, an anecdote that comes to mind about, something interesting and maybe awkward that happened while you were growing up. And I have a sense that you have something in mind.
Yeah, I had to think about this.
Sure.
And
had to dig deep for that awkward moment. I understand.
The awkward moment. So my junior year in high school, I decided I was going to run for senior class council. I had come off a really big win because I was just elected state officer of Future Homemakers of America. Okay, I had the red jacket and I was going to be the state vice president. So I said, well, you know what? I'm going to run for senior class council. Unfortunately, I had a very small campaign budget, right? And so I decided that I was going to use this cardboard thing. Back in the late 80s and 90s, when you bought a pair of jeans, they used to put this really big cardboard piece on the back to advertise what it was. So I kept those because they were very decorative. And I said, well, I'm going to use these as like my medallions to hand out to people. And so my mom bought me one pack of construction paper. It had about 20 sheets of construction paper in there. And me and my sister traced around these Jordache signs and put Tashika Campbell, Senior Class Council, together we will make a difference. That was my campaign slogan. Each person that ran for Senior Class Council got one 5-foot by 5 feet piece of paper that you could put your name and slogan on it. Again, it was Tashika Campbell, together we can make a difference. My sister was my campaign manager. I did not oversee her drawing this campaign slogan. I trusted her. She did it. We rolled it up, sight unseen. And I get to school the next day to hand out my, campaign stuff. I had actually put a hole in every little medallion that I drew to make a necklace out of it because I thought, yes, let's take this to the next level. I get to school and everybody else has laminated cards. They have these fancy posters. They're giving out candy with their cards. And when I unrolled my banner, it had my name, Tashika Campbell, and my sister had drawn a globe with this hand. One hand was brown for Black people. And then the other hand was a peach color that was supposed to be for white people, but it was peach. And they were close together. Together, we will make a difference. When I tell you, everybody clowned my banner. There's like, what's going on down here? And they were like, so-and-so is giving out candy with hers. And I'm looking around like, how did y'all get access to plastic to laminate cards? And y'all have printers, y'all got ink. Like, I grew up in a single parent house, my mom, me and my sister, and I was on a shoestring budget. And so my home economics teacher said to me, don't you worry about your medallions that you only had 20 to pass out. I only had 20. Again, one pack of construction paper. She said, don't you worry about that banner. I'm not quite sure what's going on with it, but don't you worry about it. You're going to knock them dead with that speech. And it was literally like an 80s movie. I went out there, I gave my speech. I was the only person who didn't use cue cards. I had memorized my speech. And when I finished my speech, everybody was like clapping, like, yeah, yeah. And I sat down and I heard somebody behind me was like, wow, she did really good. And I got elected, people. So don't let anybody embarrass you about your subpar campaign signs and stickers. It's the speech, people. It's the speech. But I was very embarrassed about my signs because they had stickers. People had stickers. Yeah. And I was like, how did y'all get access to a laminating machine? What?
Man.
I had markers and construction paper.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That is fantastic. Thank you for sharing that with us. And thank you for sharing what a hero's journey that was. I also like to point out that it took like 6 months for Highwire to get stickers. So, where those kids got stickers, that's a great question.
Right.
I have a ton of questions, but we'll try and spread it around here. The first question is, what were your duties as a state officer for the Future Homemakers of America?
Oh my goodness. To this day, I do not know, but I did have a really big binder. I got a really big binder that had all of this information in it. I got a red jacket that had this big patch on it that said Future Homemakers of America. I got a little pin that had my name, Tashika Campbell, state vice president. I was on a parliamentary team, so I know Robert's Rules of Orders where I used to, and but I could not tell you what the state vice president of HERO chapters, because I was a state vice president of HERO because it was FHA HERO. Okay, wow. Very, very intense, very intense.
Wow, incredible. Awesome. What questions does the team have?
I thank you for that story. That was fabulous. My question is about your speech. So you said your sister was your campaign manager. Did she have any hand in this speech or just no? Okay.
Oh dear God, no. She was my sister can draw, so I let her. That's why I didn't even know what the banner looked like. But I wrote the speech, and as I wrote it, I memorized it, and people were coming up to me and was like, "Girl, you sound like Jesse Jackson when you gave that speech."
Amazing. Oh, thank you. Fabulous.
So your campaign slogan was "Together we'll make a difference." Were there any other drafts that you were like, "No, this is good," but I like? What were the discarded campaign slogans, if you remember?
Oh God, that's a good one. I was thinking something along unity. I mean, I don't know if I don't know if Queen Latifah's song UNITY was out at that time, but I think I had that where I wanted to make something out of like an acronym and turn it into something, but I couldn't think like underneath it there. I ran out of words with unity. It was too much. So I was like, what else? Together.
Poster board's only so big, right?
You know? So I was like, together we'll make a difference. And also on their banners, people had their pictures like printed on it. I was just trying to figure out where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong, guys? So that was that.
How did you want to make a difference? What specifically did you want to change in school?
One of the things that I've never liked growing up was like cliques. I didn't care for. And so I noticed that coming up that, you know, a lot of the kids I went to school with, people had known each other since like daycare or in kindergarten. And so I wanted to be able to bridge that gap between what we consider to be the have and the have-nots in school. Like at the end of the day, we're all high school students. So that was my whole thing about being unified. So I kind of hung out with everybody. Like I was that girl who talked to everybody.
Did you, go ahead, Richard.
You go.
I was gonna say, did you enjoy getting to be senior class president, right?
Or senior class council? I did, because from where I grew up, people didn't do that type of thing. So it was like, you know, I grew up in a predominantly Black neighborhood. So on the school bus home, like people were hanging out the windows because we always met up with this other bus, and we got at this red light and everybody put their windows down and was like, hell yeah, Sheikah, you did it for the hood, girl. It was so exciting. So when they announced that, first they bring you into a room because they don't tell you right away that you won. You vote in the morning, and then we all had to go into a room and they make this really long, boring speech. Thank you guys for running. We appreciate you. You all did a great job. But here's your 1991-92 senior class council. And when they said my name, I thought to myself, what the hell? And so this guy that I had a crush on, right? He also got on there. And we had Spanish class together, and we were walking back to class. We were so excited. And he stopped me right outside the classroom. He was like, look at me. And I thought to myself, are we getting ready to kiss? This is like an 80s movie. Oh my God. We cannot tell anybody we won. We have to wait until they announce it at the afternoon announcements. Calm down, Tashika. I was like, God, I just want you to kiss me though. We didn't kiss though. But I maintained my composure throughout class, even though I was really excited.
Fair enough. A feat in of itself.
Yeah.
Did you get any senior superlatives?
I did. The name of my high school was Independence High School. And so our mascot was a patriot. And I got Truest Patriot, which was really our school spirit. Because I was that girl at basketball games, like on the sideline, like I was coaching, and you know, I would cheer, and I just did whatever. A couple of people told me I got nominated for funniest, or I was the girl who got most likely to end up like Whoopi Goldberg, or I was gonna be the Whoopi Goldberg of the high school. I mean, they kind of got it right, you know. I'm kind of there, guys.
Oddly specific award.
So yeah, but I did get Truest Patriot.
So knowing what you know now about the campaign that you ran, I'm wondering, how would you run for class council today?
Oh my goodness, you know, I wouldn't change a thing, because what I realized, what my teacher said to me, she said, they aren't expecting what you're going to give them by way of your speech. She said, so don't worry about, don't worry about your Jordache sign. She said, don't even worry about that. She said, she was very serious about that. You are going to knock them dead. When I gave my speech for Future Homemakers, I had never done anything like this before. And she was like, I want you to run for this office. So when I did that, she was like, hell yeah, you're going to do it again. Because you wowed those people in that audience and you're going to wow them with this. She said, I don't know what's going on with your banner, but don't worry about that. That speech is what's going to get their attention. Shout out to Sue Watkins, who believed in Tashika Campbell.
A teacher?
A teacher. She was my favorite teacher.
What did they teach?
She taught home economics education.
Okay.
And
was she involved in the Future Homemakers of America process also? She was
an advisor of the schools chapter. And that's why I guess during because I took her class and she just like, I think you should do this thing. And I was like, what is this? FHA, is this a house stuff? I was like, I guess. But yeah. And I also met another Tashika. She was a state officer as well. So that was quite exciting.
Very cool. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. That was an inspiring story. And I look forward to seeing what tomfoolery we make out of everything you've told us. This is the Blundiers. Thank you so much, Tashika, and sit back and enjoy for our improv set.
Dude, I can't believe it. You totally ruined my campaign poster. How can I run for senior class president with a slogan like this? I ran on let's make a difference, and you wrote down let's make a different fence. Let's make a different fence. That's a singular issue, first of all, but also it's like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, all these fences are just wooden posts. Yeah. We can make a different one, like a chain link fence. It could be we're making new fences.
Yeah, look, we drew a fence on it too.
I didn't want to be like the fence senior class president. I wanted, say, hey, more study halls, or maybe, add like chocolate milk to the lunch menu, or see if we can like bring back like senior skip day or something like that. And now we're just. Hey,
Ryan, you the fence guy? You the fence guy?
Well, I mean, the poster says I am, but I'm trying.
You got my vote. That's going to help the varsity baseball team. I like you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Barry. Okay.
Hey, you're the fence guy, right? Yeah.
Not really. It's just the poster, but that is my poster.
It's really gonna help the Quidditch team keep all the sports balls into the playing area. So you got my vote.
He's the fence guy. The fence guy.
Look at that. You're bringing everybody together with the fence.
I'm sorry. Are you the fence guy?
You're damn right I am. How can I help you?
I can't believe this.
Wow. She didn't even need anything. Someone to say hi? That's incredible.
Edit.
I think we got this election locked down.
Oh man. Got this huge binder. Got a lot of planning to do.
Yeah, I got an even bigger binder.
Oh man. Wow. That's double the size of my binder. That's impressive. I don't even know where you could have gotten a binder that big. Wow.
Yeah, I just got the hookups,
Oh man. I wish that I was on your level. I'm feeling a little, if it can be real, I'm feeling a little inferior with my smaller binder, but together we're gonna make a difference.
Yeah. Just as long as you know that you do have the inferior binder. That's just important to me. Cool. All right. So page, let's start in the middle.
Okay. Page 375 it is.
Do you have a page 375?
No, my binder's smaller, so it stops at 200. I'm just now realizing. Oh, I'm feeling a little inferior. You got all those extra pages. Wow.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
You got the hookup for them too?
Well, see, the thing is, I have a cousin. He works at Staples, but
Wow, he's got
He-
unlimited printing privileges. That's wow.
yeah. Well, I wouldn't say unlimited. It's pretty limited, but I did get a 15% discount on the printer.
Oh, wow. I wish I could be on that level with the 15% Staples discount. All I get is some markers and some crayons from the junk drawer at my, at my house.
Yeah. Well, that's inventive. I sorry, I don't relate. I mean, I don't have at my house, I don't have a junk drawer. I have a junk trunk. It's like
Oh man.
Cut to the junk trunk. Honey, Father and I've been thinking, and you need to clean the junk trunk out.
Sweetie, you have too much junk in your trunk.
no, don't make me clean it out.
Honey, there's a sandwich in here.
Yeah.
It's green.
Yeah.
It wasn't green when it went. Why is there a sandwich in the junk trunk?
Because time elapses and chemicals break down.
Putting it in the trash. It's going in the trash. It's going in the trash.
Look, I'm so scared to go in there. Okay, I wasn't always an only child. Remember your firstborn? You sent him into the junk trunk, and he hasn't come back.
We know we don't talk about that in this household.
Don't bring him up. Okay.
How can I not? Sometimes when I'm asleep, I hear crickets and I hear him yelling, "Help me! Don't forget about me!
Forget about me!"
Maybe.
Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yes, we get it. He's in the junk trunk. It was probably irresponsible parenting. Look, if you didn't put so much stuff in it, maybe your older brother would find a way out.
I keep
Cut to that. Oh man, there's just so much stuff. Oh wow, this is a slice of pizza. Oh, if there only wasn't so much stuff in here, maybe I could figure out a way out. Maybe if I stacked everything on top of it, I could get out. Okay.
Oh my God. Is the junk trunk spitting stuff out on its own? Guys, you have to come see this. I walked in, there's just stuff. There's a dead possum. There's some old dominoes, just stuff throwing itself out of the junk trunk.
What the? Wait, I think I see another human being in the junk trunk. Is that cousin Daryl from Staples?
Oh my gosh.
He's alive! You're alive!
Wow.
How did you? That trunk is a lot bigger than I thought it was.
You got more hair than the last time I remember you.
Yeah. Are you okay? Are you?
It's been an ordeal. There's a lot of junk in that trunk.
You look like you've seen some things.
I've seen some things. I saw a dead possum and a moldy old sandwich, an old tuna fish sandwich.
We saw those too.
Yeah.
We saw them too.
Smell them too.
Oh, we're so glad. Oh, guys, I think as a family we need to decide. We got to get rid of the junk in our trunk.
No more junk in the trunk.
No more junk in the trunk for this family. No more.
Fellow students, the days of the haves and the have-nots are over. If you elect me as senior class counsel, I have brought forth a policy that I call UBP, Universal Basic Popularity. Under this policy, every student will receive 3 friends. Every student will receive a compliment once a week. And every student will get 1 item of their choice from either Hot Topic, American Eagle, Aeropostale, or Hollister from the mall once per quarter. I Barry, vote for me for senior class council. Thank you. Any questions?
No, I got a problem with that. In a free school ecosystem, economy, if you will, doesn't freedom manufacture inequality by fundamental? And doesn't your universal basic popularity infringe on that freedom?
Well, no, the universal basic popularity still leaves people free to pursue greater popularity if they so choose, if they want to apply themselves in that direction. But it gives everybody a safety net of popularity, so that nobody falls through the cracks.
I'm afraid I don't see it.
You growl much lower than a normal high school student. Yes.
The people with the greatest popularity and the greatest spirit excel over all others.
Well, I mean, that's how things have worked in the past, and we've seen the inequity. I mean, look at the Quidditch team. The Quidditch team has been running around the school for the last 4 years. They're not even friends with each other, and that's exactly the kind of situation I'm trying to remedy as senior class council.
Are you saying that? I'm sorry. The varsity cheerleader here. You saying the Quidditch team is my problem? I'm sorry. I thought we misunderstood you.
Well, no student is a problem. No student it should be referred to as a problem. That's ridiculous. You as a varsity cheerleader, you'll still have the ability to use your ample resources to travel across the county and have ragers at your parents' home when they go to Cabo. But now everyone will have a little bit of a taste of that, and yes, Richard.
As captain of the football team, is there trickle down popularity? Like I'll get more popularity than the other people?
Well, you're already at the top of the popularity tree. So if there was any trickle down, it would be trickling down from you. That would be trickle up popularity. And actually, yes.
Can we get that? Actually, trickle up popularity? Can we steal it from the people below us?
You're saying it out loud. You want to steal more popularity from the people who barely have any. And do you hear? You do hear yourselves. Okay, yeah. I do, Sam, please. Yeah.
I just, my parents weren't popular. My family, we no popularity, and all the popularity that I have right now, I worked my ass off day in, day night.
Me too.
I walked into the hallways. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" I introduced myself to different people. I formed friendships, and it just took so much energy. And you just want to take my popularity and just give it to other people who don't work as hard as me?
No, I don't want to have to send people into the popularity wars just because they don't have the opportunity to get popularity on their own. Like,
look, the people who go to the popularity wars, they like it. Okay.
No, they don't. They're forced to
enjoy
it. You know those junior varsity cheerleading tryouts are just a way to generate more popularity for you and your other varsity cheerleaders. They don't actually create an opportunity.
I think Barry's just running for attention. I'm going to throw my support behind the fence guy.
Edit, fence guy.
Edit. This budget, man. It's non-existent. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What you doing?
Trying to balance a budget. It's non-existent.
Well, then I guess you don't have to do much work.
But I gotta make something out of it.
Do you want my help?
Yes, please. I thought you would never ask.
Yeah. Every freaking quarter. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. When did we buy a bounce castle?
Oh, that was 3 quarters ago. For the, senior party.
We're a vocational high school.
Yeah, I mean, bouncing is a vocation, right?
They're 16 and 17. Did
Yeah.
anyone even use the bounce castle? Did you use the bounce castle?
I can neither confirm nor deny that I did.
Okay. All right. Well, that sucks. Okay, there's got to be something else on here that we can get rid of. I'm sorry. Does this say sticker budget?
Yep. The sticker charts are the best way to reward students for doing a good job. You put the little smiley green face when they do well, and then the little frowny red face when they are misbehaving.
High school. We teach high school. This is a high school. I'm sorry. Also, next to the word sticker budget is the number 5,000. What freaking sticker? Where are you getting these stickers from?
Staples, but I don't have a discount. No 15% off.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Something has got to go. Something's got to go. This is the deficit here is. I'm just gonna look back at some of the. How are we spending $5,000 in stickers every quarter? Where are they going?
They're going on the behavior charts
for the high schoolers who are learning how to weld. Is that even safe?
Yeah. And I can't confirm or deny that I might also have a chart in my office that is nothing but red stickers because of this budget situation.
Oh my god. You. Okay. We got to make this work. We got to make this work. Okay. All right. Sticker. Just so many stickers.
And if you look on page 15, there's also, it's just nothing but a pictograph of stickers.
What? These are terrible. Who drew these? Whose skin is peach colored? No one's. Why is that hand peach colored? It looks like a Muppet. I'm terrified.
I can neither confirm or deny that I did indeed draw those pictures.
To terrify me with Uncanny Valley? What am I looking at? All right. We've got it. All right. You've been managing the budget for 2 years, and I'm frankly terrified. We need to cut something. I think we're going to have to cut the sticker budget. It's got to go completely.
I mean, maybe we could get rid of the bounce house. No one's using it except for me. Wait,
we still have the bounce house?
Yes, we still have it. It's in my office.
What? There is a bounce house in your office.
That's why I keep coming into your office.
Okay, well that explains some things. All right. Okay, well I didn't even think that we still had the bounce house. We're gonna have to get rid of the bounce house. Katie, how long have you been in the office?
All day. This is what I do.
Candy is our school nurse. Do you think that this is a good thing for a school nurse to be doing?
Yes, you have to get exercise.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say, actually.
I have gotten 3 separate calls about vomiting incidents. And you're just in the bounce house.
Give them a banana.
We can't afford bananas. We can't afford that bounce house.
Listen, you should try it. Come on over here.
Yeah.
Get in the bounce house.
You seem like you really need some stress relief, and bouncing in the bounce house it's just the most stress.
Charlie, don't cry. You know I hate when you cry. Okay, if it will make you stop crying, I'll try the bounce house. It's not gonna work. No,
Come on. No, don't forget to take your shoes off. Socks don't. You don't want to rip a hole in it. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, well, also we're gonna have to pay for it for hole in it.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what? I'm gonna come in too. Hold on.
Yes.
I gotta take my shoes off. I need some stress relief. This has been a terrible day. Okay. Taking off my shoes. Okay.
No.
The bounce house.
I actually kind of understand.
Yeah. See, it's not so bad.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you get more of these?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just about, honestly, to say the same thing. I think we should order another one.
Hey, it's 8:30. I'm trying to lock up. Are you guys going to be any longer?
Edit. Son, normally I don't put a lot of stake in senior superlatives. Both my sons, my twin sons, but
I know where this is going.
One of you needs to win, most likely to become Nicolas Cage.
Oh my God.
I've already tried to steal the Declaration of Independence. It's hard, Mom.
You gotta try harder, man.
It's really hard.
Try harder.
I'm on a no-fly list. I am on a no-fly list now because I went down to the county jail and I took 3 people out of the county jail and I said, "Come with me on this plane." And now I can't fly anymore. I'm 15 and I can't fly for the rest of my life.
Oh God.
When you two were born, I held you in my arms like this, one in each one. I looked into your eyes and I thought one day when they're 17 years old and about to graduate from high school, I want them to be like Nick Cage. I want them to be polarizing. I want them to be everywhere. I want them to make questionable choices, but still have legions of lovers.
I have developed an allergic reaction to bees for the amount of times I've gotten stung in the neck.
Happened to him. Look at what happened to him. I declared bankruptcy. I had to buy and then sell an island. Who does that? Who?
You made me start drinking and fly to Las Vegas. Granted, I thought it was creatively fulfilling, but it's not something a 15-year-old should do.
I cut my face off and then I put it back on. My face was off.
And you made me wore it on my face. I didn't know who the hell we were.
We switched faces. We're twins and you didn't. Oh.
I don't know if he's me or if I'm him. I just don't know.
But did you do these things during school hours? I've seen this. I've witnessed you. I have seen your primal Nick Cage-ness in the comfort of our home. But did you do it in school where others could bear witness? Those are your judges.
School, you mean Alcatraz? Then yes.
Are you still making them try to be the next Nick Cage? Is that what you're trying to do, darling?
Yes!
Jesus Christ. There's only one way you guys can fix this. You guys know that, right? You guys have to play the same character, but opposite.
We have to adaptation it.
You have to adaptation it.
Just my work.
Fat and writing screenplays. Oh my God. Charlie Kaufman,
Thinking.
right? Oh, it's more in the jaw. It's more in the jaw.
Yeah. That's how we do
Will this
it.
make you love me,
Father.
Tag out Sam and Richard. Just leave Ryan and Barry.
He's stuck too?
I
How does he
can't.
deal with this?
I don't understand.
Boys, this is the third time this week that you have gotten your faces stuck.
Yeah.
Like Nicolas Cage. I'm gonna have to call your parents.
They know.
They put us up to
Up to it.
Simply, can you stop that?
No, we can't stop. That's the problem.
We can't stop.
I like your kids and I want to help you. I think but I'm really creeped out right now.
I mean, I can put the kick-ass suit.
Out?
Yeah. We live like this.
Okay. I don't, look, nursing school did not prepare me for this.
Should we get in the bounce house again?
Yeah, you're scaring the crap out of me getting the bounce house.
Edit. Bring in Sam. Man, I got a bigger binder. And I was thinking that, we could share and, work together. I know you always wanted me to know that you had the bigger binder, and I still acknowledge that, but I just, in the spirit of collaboration, I just thought we could work together.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm definitely excited for it. But can you just scoot back a little bit? Let's just make a little bit of room. Jerry, lower the binder.
That's coming down. It's coming down.
All right, and whoa. Okay, whoo. Gosh. All right, I know last time we started in the middle, but this time let's start 7 chapters after the middle.
Okay, page 875. Okay.
875,000.
Yeah. Okay. My notebook ends at page 874,000. I mean, I wish I could be on your level.
Yeah. Well, till you get a bigger binder, I don't know what there is to do here.
I was just thinking, maybe you could read it out loud and we could still collaborate.
Will you read this binder out loud? Do you know how binders work?
Edit. All right, Senator. We've been polling the public for your presidential run, trying to kind of figure out a new campaign strategy. And all right, here's the big reveal. 80s movies are hot right now. So we want your campaign to make people think they're in an 80s movie.
Scarface.
Maybe not Scarface. Always thinking 16 Candles, go out and hold a boombox on a billboard. Wouldn't that be cute?
I want people to think I'm edgy. We should have it the Terminator.
The Terminator feels like a questionable political campaign theme.
I'll be back for your vote. You get it?
Okay, you kind of like that one. Didn't Schwarzenegger use that already?
He might have. I don't.
Tag out Katie. So I hear you want my political endorsement.
Yeah, Mr. Schwarzenegger, I'm the biggest fan. Running Man, Commando, Predator. I love all of them.
Always a pleasure to meet a fan. What's your platform?
Our platform is 80s movies, and I want to use I'll Be Back for your vote.
That's genius. That's genius. Why didn't I think of that? That could have helped me out so well when I was the governor of California.
I got Richard.
Maybe if you.
Oh man, so that's even more convenient than mail-in voting. You're just going to come back on the day and just get my vote. I don't even have to go to the polling place.
I'll be right here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. sharp.
You're gonna go around and just like collect everyone's vote for Senator Johnson. That's man, that is smart. That is convenient and smart. I'm gonna crack a beer. I'm just gonna sit here and I'll be ready for you to collect my vote.
Tag out Barry. Mr. Schwarzenegger,
Yes.
can you please explain to me why we got 0 votes?
Well, you see, I promised a lot. I told a lot of people in the entire state of California that I will be back. Turns out I am only one man. You could say I terminated this.
Mr. Schwarzenegger, so I am a resident of California. However, I go to college all the way in Maine. Originally, I was going to mail in my ballot, but
No, you must come back. You must be back and cast your vote in California.
but I thought you told me I thought you were making house calls. Can't you come to campus in Maine? And
I make
got
house
Ryan and
calls to
Sam
those
bring back
in
Richard.
California. You have to come back. You have to be back.
Can I get Ryan and Sam bring back Richard? Try this one on. Say hello to my little friend, the provisional ballot.
Oh. Yes.
A pile of them. Look at all these provisional ballots.
Yes.
Senator Johnson, why do you keep calling all these 80s movie stars? They're terrible.
They have great slogans.
Just dive your face into the provisional ballots.
Hold on, you gotta hear this one. Hear this one. Tell her.
Say hello to my little friend, the provisional ballot.
No?
Oh, I just Schwarzenegger lost us the last one. I don't think this is gonna cut it. I don't think it's gonna cut it.
We brought in Al Pacino. That would definitely work.
All right. Well, fine. You know what? Well, we have to see how he tests with voters. We have to see how he tests.
tag out Richard and Katie. Bring in Ryan and Barry. Stay. Schwarzenegger and the guy from Scarface, whose name I can't remember. You were supposed to be Nick Cage.
And that's our show.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it always comes
For
back.
real
to
though,
Nick.
wait, what's his name?
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Oh my God, that's his actual name?
Yeah. We all learn something here on the Blunder Years. We learn what it takes to be a successful senior class council candidate. One of the 8 of us demonstrated that this evening. Thank you so much, Tashika, for joining.
Thank you. This was really good.
Happy to have your story and hopefully turn it into something fun. We will be back here in 4 weeks to do another round of the Blunder Years, and then another 4 weeks after that. So Tuesdays at 7:30. Come check us out. Check out everything at Highwire, highwireimprov.com, Highwire Improv on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Eventbrite, Twitter technically, but we don't really use it. But follow us. You might in the future. So check us out. We'd love to see you. Come on to the online shows. Check us out on the in-person shows if you're in the Baltimore area. And until next time, have a wonderful night, everyone. Everyone awkwardly wave.